Saudi Arabia is a linchpin of the global economy. Singapore is not. We are a derivative economy. We are the canary in a coal mine. Meaning, if globalization proceeds, if the world is stable, if China and the US get along, then this tiny city-state in the heart of Southeast Asia, whose trade is 3 times our GDP, who has no oil and gas but is one of the world's major bunkering ports, significant refining and petrochemical industry. Now, particularly with the US and China, I differentiate between climate and weather. Right now, I think the weather is a bit sunnier. They're preparing for the APEC meeting, and we all hope the President Xi and President Biden will have a good meeting. So the weather is improved. But I think the climate, the relationship between the United States and China is not in such a happy place. And let me give you some data behind that. For probably the first time in a very long time, within the last 1 year or so, if you ask China, add up your trade, China's trade with Latin America, with Africa, with the global South, and Southeast Asia. Add that up. And then you add up China's trade with the US, EU, and Japan. Which column is higher? And the answer now is China's trade with Latin America, Africa, Global South, and Southeast Asia exceeds that of United States, EU, and Japan. So the point is, never mind what politicians say, just follow the data, follow the money. Next point, when the United States talks about interdependence, or when China talks about peaceful coexistence, mutual respect, and win-win cooperation, actually, the more fundamental deficit is that of strategic trust between the two of them. So I think the weather has improved, the climate has not. And that's what we all have to be concerned about. And in the case of Singapore, the canary in the coal mine, we worry. And what we are trying to do is to survive. And if, however, they do arrive at a new modus vivendi, and we hope we do, then we're in business.